My name is Nelson Smith and I'm from Black River.
My name is Selena Hall. I'm from Black River Falls, Wisconsin.
My name is Dana Pettibone and I'm from Black River Falls, Wisconsin.
My name is Jariah Rabe Sr. and I am from originally Black River Falls, Indian Mission.
My name is Mackenzie Blackdeer and I'm from West Salem.
What motivates me and inspires me to learn Hoocak is my children. And going to cultural doings, I would really like to understand at the cultural doings what they're seeing.
It is primarily for my children and hopefully one day to be grandchildren. I have eight enrolled children and I'm looking forward to being able to speak Hoocak to them as well to my grandchildren.
When I was younger, I would hear my Gaga talking on the phone with her sister in Hoocak, and so it made me want to understand what they were saying, and also the fact that our language is kind of dying down made me want to learn it.
Probably at a real young age, talking to my chokas or something, just learn a word here and there or a phrase. It's probably about 15 years ago when I picked up a language book. Started in earnest, really trying to bring it apart and learn a lot more of it.
When I was in kindergarten with Miss Irene.
I started to learn Hoocak when I was a child. It wasn't as in depth as I'm taking it on myself now, but I grew up listening to Hoocak at different ceremonies, I guess, family events, birthdays, and the older male relatives as well, the female relatives, they would speak Hoocak to one another. So that's where I guess I started to learn, and I took it on to myself when I was a younger kid, probably around at 12, 13 years old, to go to one of my dad's, and I sat with him numerous times for, I guess, until I lost interest again as a teenager. So a young kid, but really started to learn on my own probably 8 years ago. During President Cleveland's first administration is when I really wanted to become better with the language.
I started learning Hoocak probably a couple years back from the Hoocak Academy classes that they had. Those were really beneficial because they started at the bottom, at the beginning level, and it was more hands-on learning, and that's what I really liked about it.
There's been a lot of individuals from when I was a kid until now. Again, when I was a child, it was older relatives, especially my dad's. They always been there to help me out, and still are there to answer any questions I may have. But within the last 8 to 10 years, it's been the language department.
I would say Miss Rosalie helped me with my language a lot, along with multiple other people in my life who just talk to me and try to teach me different things.
Mostly Miss Irene, because she was like a gaga to everyone. She really made sure everyone was good, even without language. Also this summer, Maxine Coleman and Lila Blackdeer, so they helped me a lot as well.
Well, a lot of people helped me, a lot of older speakers and stuff like that I go and talk to. Elliot Garvin, Jockway. Used to take lessons from Big Doug Red Eagle. And then the language department too, Jared and Junior Lou George. Took some classes with them. Learned a lot.
When I started learning the language, I actually started with Maxine as a teacher. I would go and sit with her and she would teach me different things. We started with the alphabet, which was really hard because you're trying to remember all these sounds. And after that, it was just like learning words, like how to conjugate them. Suggestions for learning Hoocak, I would have to say, is don't be scared to make mistakes and speak with confidence.
Not to be afraid of pronouncing things wrong and to always ask questions.
Start with the smaller words first. Don't push yourself to learn all the phrases all at once. You have to learn the basics before you build up.
Practice every day.
For me personally, it would be just to apply yourself. Open your mind to know that you're going to make mistakes, and to understand those mistakes and be able to correct it next time. But don't dwell on what that feels like to make a mistake, whether you said it in front of a group of individuals or just your family. But also to take the criticism, constructive criticism from those that do understand and are able to speak, to say, this is why you did this. This is what you should do next time, and this is how it should be. So just the humility of everything, the humility of understanding that you're trying to learn something for the benefit of whatever the goal is, so that you can carry out of that. Hoocak has benefited me primarily just giving me that ability, that personal satisfaction right now, to have an understanding of what it is for the Hoocak Nation, and I guess and our ancestors, those older ones that have made their way through and thought about us, the younger generation, so that this our language and our ways, they don't die, and just the ability for me again to say that I am Hoocak.
Learning Hoocak has made me realize that it might not always be around, and it's really nice to be able to talk to my friends in Hoocak, and we joke around still. It's really
It has benefited me in so many ways. Just kind of making small talk with elders, like the words that I know, or simple phrases, and it feels good to actually be able to speak our language to these elders, and they kind of look at you in a different way, like, oh, they're really trying. What I've learned while learning the language is that I got to continue to push myself. Because learning the language is not easy, and it does take a lot of work, and if you don't use it, you lose it. So to try to incorporate that every day it's a challenge, but but yeah.